So, guys, watching Becky Taylor at this ad hoc committee, has left me with a question, and that question is, what do I do with all this hatred that I've built up for him for years? Because, yeah, man is man is just going, and I think he's my favorite person to appear at this committee because he doesn't care. He said Becky Taylor said, "I'm going to be honest. I'm going to tell my truth." But I'm going to be honest about everybody. I'm going to be honest about Sabia. I'm going to be honest about Ntsuno. I'm going to be honest about Kat. He is just dropping bombshell, 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 and he doesn't care. You can see he and Ntsuno do not like each other, and that's fine by his account. But what do I do with all this hatred I built up for him? Because Ununo is making me laugh.
Bafowethu sijwayezeni nje bafowethu sijwayezeni umuntu akalahlwa asina umgqomo wokulahla umuntu. He is our Nunu. He is our Gomorrah and Sodom abakwethu. Magaye Ndosi hayi. He is our own Nunu. Yezwa owethu. We have to accept him. Into engiyithande ngomagaye bafowethu i-honest. Angazi okunye ngokuqhubeka kwesikhathi, but the man give it all yesterday. He give it all, even if I did not find the time to listen, but yesterday night I found the time to go through when he started. He unpacked everything. Ubethulula everything. Bomb upon the bomb. Ukhiphe yonke into, Enye into engiyifundile leyo ukuthi there's no beef. There's no issue between uBhekicele noMkhwanazi. There is no issue at all. Yabo? Ngoba uthe uBheki mangabe sechaza iside lakhe eseveza everything ngaye ukuthi cha kanje eseyiveza. Immediately uShamasa Ndonga, I salute you. Immediately uShamasa uthumele umqhafazo phela i-email lapha yana kulaba ukuthi cha ngiya-withdrawa istatement engasenza through uMagaye and I apologize. Bafowethu, I like that. Mina bafowethu, I love peace. I love iqiniso. Yabo? I love peace. I love iqiniso. What has happened yesterday? I'm telling you, it has touched my heart. Mina nje Bhekicele benginembuzo nje yami ukuthi izinto wazenza ngeCovid iculture yethu yangahlonishwa, iwill yabantu yangahlonishwa, kodwa ayi bafowethu ama-concern ami ngicela ukwamisa kwamanje. Ngicela ukwamisa ama-concern wami. Ngisajabule how we have started. There was nothing whatsoever to justify nothing, to defend nothing. Yonke into uyikhiphe kahle, awuvezanga. Angibonanga i-defense. Imbuzo ubuyiphendula and ubuflowa. Akukho obuzama ukulokhuza. Lapha khona usuveza ukuthi yes ngiyamazi uMahlala ngahlangana naye eBeverly Hills ABCD, ngihlangana naye kanje. But this is what we want in this. We want that. Don't come here and try to be a superhero. Umuntu perfect ufuna ukuzifihla. Sifuna ukuzwa sitshele ngawo ukuthi ubani wakabani wenzeni uvela kanjani. And uBhekicele uyayazi lento yamaphoyisa. Umthetho uyabazi uBhekicele. Bafowethu asingafuni ukubi ngomuntu konke sesifuna umfake kuyo. Yebo uthe sizinunu. Hey bafowethu, he is our nunu. So if sizinunu, he is our nunu. I don't have a problem. Bhekicele nginunu yakho, okay? And now uyinunu. Kodwa nje I'm happy with what I've heard yesterday. Amabhomu akho ngisazolalela ke kahle futhi namhlanje ukuthi uqhubeka kanjani, imibuzo ihamba kanjani, and nabazama ukuprovoke, and then you just align yourself wayibeka ngonondaba. Udaba yes ngalala ehotela ePretoria likaMahlala. Yes angisasebenzi kuhulumeni, sasingeke isidingo sokuthi ngize ngikhokhele ihotela nani ukube ngangisebenza kuhulumeni ngangizolala bese ngiyadeclare. But for now, I don't know nobody ukuthi ngideclare ngoba uma ngabe ngizolala mahala ngezukhokha. Yes, I have to take that offer and finish. And I am not a friend wakhe uMahlala. wachaza yonke into. So I like that. ukuthi there's no too much of everything, too much of defense, everything. So ziningi izinto ebengayithandi uBhekicela bezenza nani as a human being, but uthe mayichaza yonke into, indlela yokusebenza kwakhe nezinto ezenzeka nama-team, wamthatha umchunu amfaka phansi kwebhasi. I'm so happy. Umchunu uphansi kwesitimela, not even phansi kwebhasi. Makhaya, siyabonga ukuthi niyazwana nobaba uNdonga. Thank you.
Bhekicela destroyed Ashley Sol Smith. That is presented as a fact. Fast. He called it imaginary facts. Those are not facts. He must get his fact right. And then what's in about those people were killed 5 kilometers? No, you're lying. Where? Because the head office of the PKTT is different from the head office of KZN. And even if he was killed in the headquarters or in the head office, they wouldn't arrest because the head office doesn't arrest. You know, Bhekicela was there to deal with all those people who are trying to, guys, we're tempted to believe that maybe we lied when we were told about Bhekicela. Maybe Bhekicela is authentic. As in Kosiam. But Bhekicela, it's there, it's dealing with them. The arrogance of Ashley Souls was dealt with decisively so. And then he was like, Chairperson, can I please get health question? Guys, I'm telling you, listen to Bhekicela here. Bhekicela, it's clear, man. Bhekicela is clear. Ashley Souls almost deceived the whole country. We almost thought this guy is smart. We almost thought that this guy is wise. It's exposing him like nobody's business.
Who arrested the hitman on AKA?
Who arrested?
The hitman.
It's a team that was put together.
Which team? Is it the PKTT?
No.
No?
No.
Yet he was killed in a 5-kilometer radius away from the head office. And they were arrested close to 1 year later.
The head office does not arrest. Even if he was killed in the head office, would not have been arrested by head office. But the team was put together, and then the team did the good job.
Yet there was a team there, specialized team, in a 5-kilometer radius that can go all the way to a different province. They could not deal with that there, right there and then.
Where was it? Which team was that?
The PKTT is there.
Where does it sit?
They are there.
Where?
In KZN. So what I'm saying,
headquarters.
Where Umkwanazi's office is.
No. Get your facts straight.
What is the facts, Minister?
The facts, they've got their headquarters in Pinetown.
Is it in KZN?
Yes, but in Pinetown, not headquarters of the police.
But is it in
KZN?
KZN?
The police is in the CPT.
Is it in KZN?
KZN is not a capital.
The point I'm making, and this is the fact, that it happened in the province where the PKTT is supposed to zoom into. A hit happens. A different team nationally needs to be put together to go and deal with that murder, a high-profile murder that is just kilometers away from where they are based. But in other matters, they are ready to go to a different province. That's the point I'm making.
Your imaginary fact, that's not a fact. You say it's a fact, it's an imaginary fact.
Okay, help me, Minister. Let's test if I'm
imagining. It's an imaginary fact. You started by saying there were 5 kilometers in the head office. You should have asked the question where they're based. They are not based 5 kilometers. They are not in the head office, where Vermas, where the head office of the South African
Police. Are they based in KZN?
KZN is not a headquarters, it's a province.
Yes, I know. And that's where the PKT focuses. I'm asked, where did the murder happen? In KZN.
Chairperson, can I get healthy questions?
Honorable Souls.
If you've been following the testimony of Bhekicela before Parliament's ad hoc committee, then I'm sure you know he's been cooking. Also, how hilarious are these AI-generated pictures and videos that have been making the rounds? You guys are so creative. But I'm sure your head is spinning like mine. Because at this rate, I don't know what to be more shocked at. Whether it's the fact that Senzo Mchunu was allegedly going to have Vusmuzi Cat Matlala fund his presidential campaign. Yes, that's Cat Matlala. Or if it's the fact that Matlala is said to have 23 Special Task Force Army soldiers as his private security. Or if it's the fact that Bheki actually admits to having multiple meetings with Matlala and says that the only reason why he met him at a hotel and then in a mansion is because he wanted to keep getting information out of him. But he also claims that he didn't know that the mansion was actually owned by Hangwani Maumela. Yes, that's the guy, the tender guy from the Tembisa hospital. Or if it's the fact that Bheki keeps throwing Senzo Mchunu under the bus, especially when it comes to the decision to disband the Political Killings Task Team. The point is, it's a lot, but nothing could have prepared me for Bheki revealing that Anele Tembe, aka his girlfriend, did not unalive herself, but she was actually unalived, and prosecutors in the Western Cape refused to prosecute the perpetrator. So let's talk about it. If you follow me, you know that I give regular updates on current affairs and matters in the courts. If you're new here, welcome, and please follow. So you may remember the story of Anele or Nelly Tembe, the girlfriend of AKA, who died at a hotel in the Western Cape. She was with AKA at the time. Now, over the years, her death has remained a mystery, and there have been questions about whether she had indeed unalived herself. Now, at some point, it was established and ruled that Anele had unalived herself and she jumped over the balcony as circumstances had suggested when she was found. From Cela's testimony last night, we've learned that there's been an inquest and the magistrate is convinced that Anele didn't unalive herself, but she was murdered. Now, Cela went on to detail how even the police that were involved in this case are convinced that it was a murder and that it was the prosecutors who were just not prosecuting the perpetrator. He also goes on to say that the prosecutors refused to give a nolle prosequi certificate. Now, that's the certificate that you need for private prosecution. It seems that Anele's family, which is a rather wealthy family, was willing to go the route of private prosecution, but the NPA refused to issue a nolle prosequi certificate. Now, Cela says the magistrate then questioned why this was the case, but it's clear that prosecutors in the Western Cape just didn't want to prosecute this perpetrator. And the question is why? Why would the NPA refuse to prosecute the perpetrator that took Anele Tembe's life? Judging by what we've heard over the last day or so, Cela's testimony is going to continue being explosive. So if I were you, I'd continue watching.
Ngicele uthi sithi nunu. Ngicela ukuthi sivumeni namuhla ukuthi vele sithi nunu asathi lutho. Bhekicele uyadi. Faka kushisa ke lapha ku committee uyakhuluma uyavuma nokuthi Khethi Matlala uyamade perhaps uyasho ukuthi Khethi Matlala uyabhadala nekubhadala kungako ukhona ukucasha nemaphoyisa langala ku special task force wacashile la 23. Not just maphoyisa but ma special task force wacashila 23 yabo, and then bathi maphoyisa lamanye la resignile emsebenzini ay 56 aqashwe taxi industry ma special task force nakhona bathi ku train eliphoyisa leli 1 ubita 1 point something million. So noma ngabe maphoyisa kwendeka ukuthi kuba nempi nalabantu nale security yalo kungaba ne problem because uphethe abantu laba trainwe kakhulu yabona. Uyasho nokuthi lesikhathi yena saphethe wavalelisa babe Jacob Zuma wathi babe ngisahamba ngosebenza eMpumalanga wasi Jacob Zuma uhambe kahle mfana kithi uthi nasekasebenza eMpumalanga ku roadblock uve ngama journalists ambuza uthi ufunani la wena ngokususpendi wathi angasuspend bathi yebo ususpendiwe perhaps uthi naseka-check ethi ndzabeni uyabona ukuthi hawu ngixoshiwe mara mina angathi lutho Zuma
I think guys uBheki Cele ziyamdika iMPs ze-MK akaziphoxe ma. Hey, listen to this line of questioning. Usikhosana is asking uBheki Cele into nami. Phofu usikhosana na he's not asking like proper questions manani mazi ba u10. Listen to this and tell me uba uBheki Cele noba akabathandi abantu beMK ne.
The doubt that he has carried his constitutional duty as he was supposed to. Am I right?
You are wrong.
Then you can correct me.
I never spoke about Nathi Mthetho and the Constitution.
No. I'm not talking about, what I'm saying that he failed to do, let me put it straight. You said he failed to do his job.
I never said so.
What did you say?
I never said he failed to do his job. I said he had mistakes, and I've mentioned things that he would have done wrong. One of those things is the Katomena. And the only thing that I talk about him is Katomena. I never spoke about
It's
any
fine.
other thing. So we are not very correct.
So your misfortune as well, or your mistakes. Do you have any mistake which you perhaps, when you were still a national commissioner, or when you're still a national, when you are a minister and a national commissioner, do you have regrets?
No.
No regrets?
No.
Were you perfect?
No.
Let me come to this as well. Did you ever appointed someone in the, I think they said Sita, said he was carrying bags, I've forgotten the surname, what's the surname, if you remember? There was a matter which was raised to say there was somebody who was carrying your bags.
Simon, come on, advocate, come on.
Yes. Did you ever appointed him
As well.
as a divisional commissioner?
I've explained it time and again. And you said you were in that environment, you would know, especially that there is no minister that appoints any level of police in the South African police.
Are you saying that under oath?
Don't threaten me about
No,
oath.
I'm not threatening you. I just want to find out, because we have done that, Minister.
When I'm asking that under oath,
Yes, I'm asking that under oath, yes. Remember, I'm a member of Parliament.
I've
Yes.
been in Parliament far long before than you. I know better Parliament than you.
Yeah, but if you say I'm under oath, it means you don't accept that I am under oath and I'm protected.
Simo was appointed by the Minister of Police as a special advisor to the minister, but was appointed by the National Commissioner as a legal person heading legal in the South African Police.
Minister, let me put this thing to you once again. My question is simple. Have you ever appointed a divisional commissioner, you as a minister?
I've answered that no.
You've never done that?
No.
And let me put it to you, and I guess the scribes.
Mina angazi ubani ocasula uNdosi, angazi ubani ocasula uBhekicele, uyikhipha zonke manje. Ngisho nalezi angayizelanga la ku committee. Now, in a shocking revelation on a testimony ka former police minister uBhekicele, he revealed that uAnele Tembe, who we might have known for dating the late Keenan Jarrett Forbes, also known as AKA, was akafanga ngesuicide. Ubabcele uthi wabulawa, and he says that the Western Cape police believed that Anele Tembe was murdered, but the case was not prosecuted for some reason. That's according to uBhekicele. Hayi bafana mina angazi yabona lento yenziwa baba uMkhonazi ngale yalontoza ngale ya briefing le. Anyways, in other news, Ubaba Mkhwanazi, the general, has withdrawn ubufakazi bakhe obunye obuthi ubabcele wathatha imali kuMatlala. I think he's withdrawn that ukuthi ubaba ucele wathatha imali kuVusumuzi Cat Matlala. Ngathi kube nephutha ke lapho. Yazi uNdosi ungimangazile kuloko. uNdosi ungimangazile kuloko. Never really saw this coming. But we are here now. And we are witnessing it.
Let us all agree as a country. Bhekicele was just dragged by your CBS and your Mthunus. I don't know, why did they tell Matlala to contact Bhekicele? Is it a matter of like, okay, also he must be, I don't know, when implicated when they are found out. I don't know. But then from where I'm standing, Bhekicele was like, just eating the money. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, bring the hotel, bring the houses, he was just eating. Because remember, he was unemployed. You know, by then, I know he was just having fun, Ubegicele. And he looked at how you, if you know, tonight, oh, let time, but then I don't know. But then otherwise, Ubegicele, from where I'm standing, I know he was just having fun. I was just having fun.
I said,
The hitman.
is a team that was put together.
Which
by-
team? Is it the
The-
PKTT?
No,
No?
no.
Yet he was killed in a 5-kilometer radius away from the head office. And they were arrested close to 1 year later.
The head office does not arrest. Even if he was killed in the head office, would not have been arrested by head office. But the team was put together, and then the team did the good job.
Yet there was a team there, specialized team, in a 5-kilometer radius that can go all the way to a different province. They could not deal with that there, right there and then.
Where was it? Which team was that?
The PKTT is there.
Where does it sit?
They are there
Where?
in KZN. So what I'm saying,
Headquarters?
where Umkwanazi's office is,
No. Get your facts straight.
what is the facts, Minister?
The facts, they've got their headquarters in Pinetown.
Is it in KZN?
Yes, but in Pinetown, not headquarters of the police.
But is it
Headquarters
in
of the
KZN?
police is in the CPT.
Is it in KZN?
KZN is not a capital.
The point I'm making, and this is the fact, that it happened in the province where the PKTT is supposed to zoom into. A hit happens. A different team nationally needs to be put together to go and deal with that murder. A high-profile murder that is just kilometers away from where they are based. But in other matters, they are ready to go to a different province. That's the point I'm making.
Your imaginary fact, that's not a fact. You say it's a fact, it's imaginary fact.
Okay, help me, Minister. Let's test if I'm
It's an
imagining.
imaginary fact. You started by saying there were 5 kilometers in the head office. You should have asked the question where they're based. They are not based 5 kilometers. They are not in the head office, where Vermas, where the head office of the
Are
South
they
African
based in
Police.
KZN?
KZN is not a headquarters, it's a province.
Yes, I know. And that's where the PKT focuses. I'm asked, where did the murder happen? In KZN.
Chairperson, can I get healthy questions?
Honorable Souls.
Uyabona mase ngimdala ngifuna ukufana njengobhekicele ngithi ngisho ngibanje oqoqweni ukuthi hayi khona into wrong engiyenzile ngifusana ngithi ya ngiyenzile abantu bungekuyenze indloto leyo awulalela ukuthi uansarisha kanjani lo mbuzo wokuthi wahlala kanjani emzini wakhe eMatlala bebekade bengazani bebonane kanye.
Did it not concern you that a stranger offers you to live at his place freely? There is no relationship, there is no association, there is completely nothing. We only met once.
No, I took it. I took it. I'm not in government. So if I'm in Pretoria, I pay my money. There is a hotel that I spend. I'm in Pretoria and I'm not paying. I took it. And if I were in government, I would have gone and declared. But I declared to nobody now.
Hayi siyavuma ndosi yithi inunu zakho sigoba impela nje siyaxolisa ukuthi sike sakudoubt. Siphelelwa amazwi kumanje. Asazi ukuthi soqhubeka.
Hello Mzansi, welcome to Umgosi waseMzansi. People are reacting to Bhekicele Nunu are dropping my files lapha ku ad hoc committee. Like, oh, pendula yonke into with honesty. Uyathulula nje ma files, uyathulula nje na. It's like he came prepared ukuthi vele I'm gonna spill the beans lapha ku ad hoc committee. Abantu abaningi bathi cha, hey, itmisela inunu ngokukhipha ama-files ngisho nalaba ngekambuti ona sekuvela nenzaba ya-Anele Dembe ngokuthi kahle kahle wabulawa akazange atibulali yabo akazange atibulali so abantu basho ukuthi hey inunu drop ama-files like nobody's business. Please do comment what you think below down on the comment section. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. I'll see you in the next one. I'm signing out. Goodbye.